G'day, welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. At some point prior to the recording you're about to watch, this guy obviously had some form of issue with one of the Costco employees and decided that it would be a great idea to start going off at them. Anyhow, another guy decides to start recording this interaction, and well, it gets very interesting by the end.
I know the truth, you don't know the truth. I operate on the truth. Say, yeah, call them, you dumb. Call them. What are you gonna say? I stole?
I got it on video, brother. Call on. Yeah.
What an asshole.
What an idiot.
Well, walk away. Walk away. Well, then if you're here, I'm gonna talk while I'm talking. So you're my bitch. So follow me. All right, yeah, you are. You must follow me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Shut up and leave. Stop messing with me. I will all of you up, bitch. I swear my life I'll do it, bitch. Because I didn't say nothing to you. You approached me. He approached me. I was leaving. He said, why are you
What an imbecile.
I said, why are you
Imbecile.
I was walking away. He came to me. Why are you? Because he's talking to me. So tell your work don't talk to me, bro. You're acting tough because of this bitch. Get the away from you, man. You think this is TikTok? You tough? So don't talk to me, bro. Do you know people? No, you're calling the cops. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I told a woman I'll fight her husband. Are you her husband? I don't want to fight women. I want to fight men. So walk away. What the f is wrong with you? What the f is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Why are you? That's the problem. You're talking to me and you're telling me to leave and you didn't ask what happened.
He's going to attack this guy, eh?
So what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do? Leave. 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 When you walk away, I bet you when you walk away, I'll leave. If 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 you walk away, and I'll leave. Walk away and I'll leave. If you walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. If you three walk away, I will walk out. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. Yeah. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna do nothing. Don't come with me. Come with me. Come with me, I'll read you, dog. Huh? Who are you? You're the manager. I came in, I bought a few waters outside. If you go to the machine right now, there's still stuff.
To show for you?
No, I just don't want anyone to get hurt. People shouldn't be acting like that in public, should they? It's terrible when people...
Because we were mistreated.
No, this is utterly
why are you
disgraceful.
talking to my wife, bro?
She just asked me a
Why
question.
you? No, don't talk to her, dog. Don't talk to her.
Whoa.
Then you record it. You guys are some... You guys are not men. You're a child. You're recording for the YouTube, bro. So I come in and weird, bro. Do your stuff and leave, bro. When I step and start people up, I'm the problem. So you guys are the problem. So I come here them. They are dogs. They can move if they want to.
Unbelievable.
So I come in and I go, okay, no problem.
You ought to love how his wife decided, like, why are you recording him? Why are you doing this? You're just weird. Like, why would you do that? And then, of course, when he turns around and sees his wife talking to that guy recording, he's like, what are you talking to my wife for? It's like, buddy. Like, I get it. You have a big dick and you want to swing it around, but maybe sometimes you got to think with the other head and not the one that does all the swinging. Because, you know, maybe if you thought about it for a moment, you'd realize that maybe this entire thing was very, very, very dumb and completely stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know. Just, I don't get some people like this sometimes. Just like how he's going off at people who are just there to work, to have a job, to earn money. Like why are you doing this? Like, why do you want to fight them? Of course they're not going to fight you, you forehead. Actually, you probably know that, and that's why you keep antagonizing them. Because you know they won't do anything, because you know that they won't, because they don't want to lose their job. And you keep doing it because you're just a complete and utter asshole. Here we have a Karen who's gotten out of her car and decided to go off at the drive-thru workers. Well, turns out the person who's actually at the window with their car is currently recording them, and well, it's really funny when she realizes that that's the case.
You can give me some fries or something. I don't give a about you being no manager either. I make salary. What the do you make, homeboy? What you make? Ain't shit. Why you got an attitude? Cause all I asked for my mother to be fresh fuck, boy, and you had a problem with that. What the your own employees say you got a attitude? Don't worry about it, cause corporate already on my line. Yeah, you make $20 an hour. I feel so bad for you.
Continue your conversation.
Spell it. Yeah, I ordered a 10-piece and added 2 more pieces of chicken. You cannot spell clearly.
All right, get that.
You can't spell clearly. You trying to check your coworker about 10 pieces of chicken? That's right.
You can tell the moment she turned around, her life flashed before her eyes. Everything that she's ever done up until now is just in her face. She realizes, oh crap. Someone's just recorded me be a complete and utter asshole towards a random fast food worker. My life is now over. This is gonna go viral on the internet. Things are going to end. And just when she starts talking again, she's not only her tone's a lot quieter, she's no longer going after the guy's salary or things along those lines. She's saying, you know, you can't, hey, your friend can't spell. Hey, your friend can't spell. Because she realizes, well, shit, I'm in trouble now. The woman behind the camera spots a person leaving this coffee shop here and like, oh, they're open, and decides to go in and go to the toilet before going to buy a pastry. It turns out though that the store was apparently closed, and this is what happens next.
I didn't know that. You have your hours posted? You have your hours posted. But you're not gonna cuss at me and not let me use the bathroom. I didn't scream at you. You came at me abrasively. I will, yeah, and I'll post this on Yelp so people see how nasty you are. If I need to call the police,
Yes, please. Yeah, let's do it.
Why are you so mad?
Because you are being ridiculous right now. You came here. Store is closed. You came here without saying anything, asking anything. You just came straight to the bathroom. Right?
Because I had to use the restroom and I didn't see you. If I would have seen you, of course I would have asked for permission.
Why did you come inside at the beach? Because I told you to leave.
I didn't call you a f***ing bitch. I did not call you a f***ing bitch.
Call caps.
Okay, I will.
Stop recording and call caps.
I'm not going to stop recording because now you're preventing me from leaving and you're making me
because
feel
you came here and we were closed.
Not to mention, I'm a loyal customer here and you're berating me.
Listen, I have never seen you before, and if you are a loyal customer,
never
you would know what time we open.
Your hours are posted on the door.
So
I
exactly.
thought you guys were open. I thought you guys
Wait
were
a second,
open.
so
I
you don't
didn't
know what time it is?
I didn't look. I'm sorry. Your door was unlocked.
But why am I supposed to close?
Why are you screaming at me?
No, I'm like.
Apparently after the woman in question stopped recording when she left, apparently the Karen in the situation pulled her hair and tried to pinch her. Now, it is definitely one thing to claim that an assault happened the moment you stopped recording. There are two things we can say there. It's like, yeah, that's very convenient, but also B, it might be something that makes sense too because she probably purposely waited for you to stop recording in order to do that. Whatever. One thing to do note is that the reviews to this business do quite conveniently line up to tell the story that the person who operates in this store is a bit of an asshat. So yeah, take that as you will. Here we have an unhappy neighbor complaining about property lines again and has gotten some police involved who also seem to be a bit of a weird one in this situation.
So keep on talking. You have no business here. Am I breaking any laws? That's right. Now I'm going to keep on. Your property line is over there.
No, it is not.
I can show it to you again. Come here.
I have 2 feet on this side of this.
No, you don't.
That it belongs to me.
Legally, I couldn't put this on the property line.
I think you probably
You
did it
did.
illegally anyway.
Why would I do stuff illegal?
Because you
Are you committing me a crime? No, seriously.
Damn
I'm not gonna.
I'm an
get in
idiot.
there.
You're an idiot.
I'm not gonna get in there with you, Scott. You're making a spectacle out of yourself.
You're the one who like call the cops, and you're here. You're calling me an idiot,
No, I'm calling you an idiot.
and you're saying I do a. I'm an idiot because I'm doing stuff on my property.
How much
No.
have you? What have you been doing lately?
Working, making money,
Doing
Let me see your
making
eyes. Let me
millions.
see your eyes.
You expect me
Let me
of
see your
crime?
eyes. Let me see your eyes. Take your sunglasses off. Let me see your eyes.
What are you suspecting me of?
Let me see your eyes.
Let me see your eyes. Are they dilated?
Mine are good to go.
Good to go? I don't know. 'Cause you've done more drugs in your life than I have. You don't remember. I do know you as a kid, right?
All right, Scott. If that's what you
Some people
wanna
grow
deal
out
with
of
it.
it, and then some people never grow out of anything.
Oh, anything. That's why you
Except
came
for
to.
stupidity.
Oh, stupidity. That's why you're here, this, and I'm just here living my life.
You
No,
know,
you're
you
not.
haven't been living your life here, dude. You've been living your life in West Point.
Really? Because I don't even live in West Point.
Well, where?
No.
How do you? Why do
I
you
know
think
it's
you
not
know
here.
me?
I know it's not here.
But who owns this place? Who owns this place?
You can't tell who owns it because look at it. Yes.
No different than your place. I mean, we could look.
Go ahead, go look.
I mean, it's no different than the place right there where you live. I mean, you even got a car illegally parked. You got that car illegally parked. You think being a law officer, you wouldn't have a car legally parked on your property. Want to keep on going?
No, you've said it.
Then you guys have a great day.
Okay. You have a good day.
You're dismissed.
But who's walking away?
I'm digging up my stuff. Walking away. Come on now. You know me better than that.
We must be in that neighborhood where everybody knows everybody. It's just gonna be a funny conversation between like, oh, I know you do this, and this. It's like, oh, I thought you lived over there. It's like, no, I never lived over there. It's what an interesting conversation is to have here. And that police officer seems to be a little bit out of their mind on accusing various different things. And like, I don't know. Bit of a weird one. Like, I'm surprised that police officers acting the way that they're acting. Just like immediately believing the guy behind the camera is immediately in the wrong. And when he goes to take the effort to actually show them that, nope, this is where the property line is. I can't put the fence here. I wouldn't be able to put the fence here legally if it was on top of the property line. It's like, oh, I don't know. That doesn't matter. You do things legally anyway. Just for some weird thrown out thing from the officer. It's just a very weird conversation, to say the least. So here we have a racist, cranky old lady going over to her neighbor's house because apparently she's paranoid that this person's dog's going to attack her dog. Even though that hasn't happened yet, she decides to confront the owner of that dog for some weird reason. Here's the clip.
We were raised around black people. And all my sisters were very nice.
I got everything
You know
on
what?
camera. So you can leave, please. You can get off my property. My dog has never messed with your
You
dog.
ever do anything with me again, I'll call the police.
Call the police. Everything's on camera. I'll be happy to show them. I'll be happy to show them. I
don't want to see that dog outside.
Well, he's going to be outside because I have a right to have him just like every other person in here. He ain't done nothing to you. He ain't done nothing to your dog.
Why are you so nasty?
I'm nasty by explaining to you that my dog hasn't done anything wrong. You came over here to my house on my property.
But the dog came to my
Ma'am,
property.
Look, I've been nice to you. I've helped you and your family. I've always talked to you.
You've
But
never
if-
helped me
yes,
and
I have.
my family. You've never done a goddamn thing.
You coming over here?
All you've done is been negative.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna ask you to please leave my property. I don't know if you're just having a bad day or whatever, but today ain't.
I'm not having a bad day, but you know what? You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
Keep it up. It's all on camera.
I don't give a what it is
All
on
right,
camera.
well, you can go back over to your house and you can have a nice day. That's what you can do. And I'm gonna keep walking my dog around this neighborhood.
Man, I just love that quote. You're a black guy in a white neighborhood and you're acting like a black guy. It's like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh no, I am acting me as a person. What the fuck? You're acting like a black guy in a white neighborhood because you're a black guy. It's like, what even is that supposed to be? What, you're trying to place some form of racist stereotype, like, oh, he's a criminal, he's an asshole, something along those lines? Like, what is exactly your point you're trying to get at here? Oh no, he's a black guy in the neighborhood that is apparently filled to the brim with white people. Hui. That's not racist. That's not a racist remark whatsoever. Well, I wouldn't have even known that. Oh, wait, hold on a moment. It is. It's just one of those things where it's just some people's racism is just on the level of just sheer stupidity. It doesn't even make sense why they're out like that anymore. It's just pure hatred and trying to see blood in the waters when there isn't any, and it just doesn't work. It's really stupid. And this guy just stood his ground and said, yeah, you can send the cops over. I've got a camera here that I can give them the footage. It's all fine. You do you. Like, it's clear that he's dealt with this a lot from this neighborhood, and he just understands, like, you just gotta not give a fuck and just not say much else other than that, you know? Here we witness the thrilling conclusion to what must have been an epic police chase.
No. Oh my god.
Hey! Somebody!
Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, Apple. Oh my god.
Get on the ground!
We can all assume that he was whipped out of his car, thrown into the back of a police car, never to be seen again, hopefully. I don't know, we didn't get a conclusion to this clip. But we also don't have the answer why our man here decided it'd be a great idea to continuously beep his horn when he can clearly tell what is happening here, and also can tell that beeping your horn is useless. I mean, go for it, but you don't want to piss the police off too much. Here we got a guy who goes off at what he assumes to be a kid, a minor of sorts, for some reason or another.
Out of here, you're 40.
You're just a kid. If you weren't a kid, you know what? I'm gonna knock that phone out of your hand.
Are you mad? Your daddy didn't win. Are you mad?
Oh, just sit back and relax.
Bye.
Sit back and relax.
I am, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. I wish you were 18. I'd move
I
your
am.
hand.
I'm
Touch
19,
me.
bitch.
Touch me. Touch
no,
me.
Sweetheart.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it, baby.
Touch me. Touch me. I dare you. I'll remove your head.
That's provoking. Look at
You know what?
that.
You're in my face. You're in my face. You better
Yeah?
back off.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this little dyke.
Oh, I get more pussy than you, mother. I get so much more pussy than you.
You know what? Put your hand on me.
Did I?
Put your hand on me.
Yeah? Have another one. Are you mad? Let's see your play real quick.
Yeah?
Yep.
Get behind it. Please, get behind it. Get behind it.
Bye, baby.
You know what you need? You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too stupid to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie. Oh, baby.
Touch me. Touch me.
No.
Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Come on. Come on, hard ass. Get that phone out of my face. I'm about this close. I'm about this close. I'm
Get
about
back in
this.
your truck. How old are you?
Hey, shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
Who's out here out of this truck? Bye, baby.
How many things could we grab this guy on now from just this clip alone? Like what? Attempt intimidation to whom he perceived to be a minor at the time before she said his age. Continuous threats saying that, hey, if you're this age, I would knock you out, and being very, very aggressive up in that person's face. Then what was that at the end there? Maybe attempted harm? Heck, with a car that big and how fast he reversed, that could be an attempted murder there, really. Like, the fact that when she went to just get a screenshot or get some information from the plate, he was quick to get in his car and immediately slam it in reverse. Like, he was like, that's a maniac who shouldn't have a vehicle, to be completely honest. If that's how you're going to drive in situations like this, you're so quick to slam reverse in an attempt to hit someone that you don't like right now. Like, I just got a question. What was going through your brain at the time to do something like that? Seriously. You just that dense, you're stupid, you're a maniac, you're insane. Like, genuinely. And I just love how quickly he changes tones when she points out that she's 19. Because right before that, it's like, if you're 18, I would knock you out. And she's like, I'm 19. It's like, well, then touch me. It's like, go away. Seriously, grow up. You're an adult. Move on. Like, it's just completely insane. Like, from what I can gather and what I've actually seen, like, for example, there was a case last year where two pranksters decided to try and pull a prank on some guy in a mall where they were just continuously annoying him, talking to him, harassing him in a very similar fashion here. And that guy pulled out a gun and shot one of them. They didn't die. And the jury, or in this case, from what I remember, ruled in favor of that being self-defense. So, in theory, she could have had a good self-defense case here, but it also makes sense why she just didn't actually go and hit him in any way or push him away in any way, shape, or form, because with a guy that insane, you don't know what they're going to do next. And also, I love how he's making insults like, you should be taken out of the gene pool because you're so stupid. But then she just pokes fun. It's like, says someone who's bold. Like, that hit home so hard for him. He had nothing to say for a good minute there and decided that it'd be a great idea to hop out of the car and go all up in their face again. Like, are you dumb? Like, you're an adult going up at someone who you thought was a kid initially. Like, are you like, it's just a question. How do these type of people live in our society? Like, how do these people function when they are this stupid? Here we have a racist Karen doing some very interesting things in a store and then decides to run away, pushes the guy, and attempts to run them over.
Okay, I don't care if you don't like my shirt. Are you really racist right now?
I'm not saying a word. You are.
No, you are. You want me to take my shirt off?
I'm not saying a word.
I'm not going to take my shirt off.
Hi. Because I'm the best friend at door myself. Layla, and okay, you know what? Don't come back either.
Have a nice day. Oh, here, Coach, you stay right here. What did you say?
You heard me. You heard me. Just give
You're
me
not,
the
look,
shield.
no. You stay right
Shut
here.
up.
Stay, you racist ass bitch. You racist ass bitch. You racist ass bitch. You gonna say that in front of my daughter? You gonna say that in front of my daughter? Her mother's black.
I don't
You don't say that shit.
Shut up.
I wish you would touch me.
Shut up.
Call the police. You're not going to just
out of
fucking
my
hit me on camera. Call the police, please. I'm not moving. She just hit me. Back me up. Back into me.
Tear it down. Just get out of the way. I've got her license plate. Get out of the way.
This is the sign of, quick, I don't need to face I just did something stupid. I'm not facing the consequences of my actions. Quick, let me move to my car. Oh, he's still following me. Let me take the idea of pushing him away from me. Oh, he's still in my way. I'm just going to hop in my car and I'm going to go. Oh, he's standing behind my car. I'm just going to reverse into him. Like, I seriously just want to question what's running through this person's head when they do these actions. Like, I actually don't get it. I don't get the point of being racist, but I can see that there's some logical firing happening there because it's just you stuck in your old ways, your old hag. But the other parts to it, the fact that, I did something stupid and someone's annoyed at me, let's push them whilst they're recording me. Oh, they're not letting me go because they want to get the cops involved. Let me just reverse into them. Like, that's not going to help. Like, that's going to solve this problem in any way, shape, or form. Like, I just want to ask, what in the world's going through your mind in order to do something that stupid? Here you have a group of young adults who are hanging out on some form of Parkland, and well, this guy who either lives within this area or is the head of the HOA of this area, something along these lines, comes out and starts getting these guys off of this Parkland area because it's, quote, private property. And well, things just continue to escalate.
Oh, you got that on camera?
Yeah, I did.
I remember you. I remember you. You assaulted my wife and I on the levee.
No, we didn't.
10 years ago.
10 years ago? I don't even live over here, bro. Let's call the cops.
Crazy dude right
I
here.
remember you, and I am going to go get the cops.
Crazy dude interrupting us.
The people who own the property, you're drinking beer underage and smoking
we're
weed
21.
in, they're going to go call the cops.
21.
There's no alcohol allowed in this park.
Okay, cool. We can go put it in the car.
No, we're calling the cops.
Are you deaf? Call the cops. I'm the homeowners association.
You just threatened me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Back
right.
up.
And you need to get your beer, and you need to get off the property.
Hey, call the cops.
You need
call
to
the
get
cops.
off the property.
Hey,
this is not your property.
Hey, what's this park called?
It's not your
sir?
property. You pay parent.
What's this park called?
If you owned it, you would know.
I don't own it.
Right, it's private property.
I'm just letting you know. I'll be boxing, bro. So please step back.
I don't care what you do.
This guy stepping up.
Get off my property.
This guy stepping up. Please, sir, back
Get
up.
off my property.
Sir, please back up.
I understand.
Everyone, no, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you.
People are wrong.
Excuse me.
Let them be.
You understand private property? Do you understand? No, it's not. It's private. Private property. Are you deaf as well as ignorant?
Sir, I feel danger. Can you back up, sir? We're in danger.
It's got a sign that says it's private property. Get the. I've already asked you nicely. I asked you to put your beer away and your weed, and now
we
I'm
don't
getting
have weed.
threatened. So get the off.
I didn't hear nothing nice.
When I come back, you will leave.
No, you're not.
He said he's coming back. He's
When I come back.
Yeah, we feel threatened. He might have a weapon or something. He's going somewhere. He says he's gonna come back and beat us up.
Okay, we're walking away.
Let's tell them, are they gonna come?
Are they coming out? A sheriff or something. This guy.
Hey, sir, back away from him. Sir, back away from him right now. Back away.
Shut.
Please back away from me before my life's in danger.
And then stick a
Sir,
camera in my
back up
face
from me
like a
before my life's in danger.
All he does is make.
Sir, you step in, I will knock you out.
Property.
Bro, we will.
Stupid.
Bro, back up.
Are you stupid?
I'm gonna have to use force on you.
Property. I don't give a if my breath stinks. You need to get off my property right now.
Back up.
He hurt you.
Bro, back up. Back.
Now, I think I should make this 100% clear. Here in Australia, there are parks like this within neighborhoods pretty much everywhere throughout the place. Usually these are considered, quote, public parks kind of deal, where anyone can really use them as a park because that's what they're intended to be. And that be as simple as that. So part of me doesn't quite get the whole get out of this property type deal here, but that might be for various reasons. This could be a set of units, an area that could be used by them, but it's also not fenced off in any way, shape, or form. I don't know. The second thing that comes with this is having alcohol and weed out in the open. Technically, that, depending on where you are in America, from my understanding, that is illegal to a degree. Depending. lot of things with that. Either way, the old man behind this has definitely not handled this in the brightest of ways, especially considering at the back end of this, he pretty much gets right up into someone's face, and from what it looks like from the slowdown footage we get given here, it looks like he might have pushed first, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to decide on that one if I'm completely honest. But I think this is one of those cases where maybe it would have been in everyone else's best interest just to simply move on, because clearly this guy was going a little nuts about this, potentially having some form of power trip or something on those lines. It seems insane to me that this is your reaction to someone just hanging out in Parklands in general. It just seems so insanely stupid. In this next clip, we got a Karen who goes, we got a Kevin who goes on a bit of a racial tirade at McDonald's. Yes.
So this happened today at McDonald's.
Look, what does that say? The silence. Look, read it. That's Mickey Mouse. You want him to hit you? Nigga, I'll knock you out and take your back there and show them niggas how to work. You ain't showing. You lazy. Are you sleeping on the job? You about to get fired. You ever heard of undercover boss? You just got exposed. Get your GM down here now.
I'm on an online order.
Yeah, send the goddamn cop. Nigga, I'll go back right now. And I'll get away with it. I YouTube.
Can you send the car, please? McDonald's on the main.
Hey, tell them I'm right there. I'm going to Taco Bell.
Tell them your name while you at it. Come tell me what it is.
Can you send the car over to McDonald's on the main avenue?
Like. This is a joke.
Bro really tried to take the undercover boss route, and then once he realized that, oh crap, that ain't gonna work, he's like, I'm out of here, I'm out, bye. Oh, I mean, that was pretty fucked up in other things, but quite almighty, it's quite funny watching people be absolute buffoons. Still wrong. You get what I mean. Here we have a Karen snatching an e-bike that was just unlocked by someone else and tries to steal it.
Taking my bike, I unlocked it.
Use that one, use that one.
No, I'm being charged for this. No, I'm paying for this.
Oh, you pay for this?
She took mine. I unlocked it.
Call the police.
Yeah. No, you can't do that. No.
You really shouldn't get into this with
No.
Call the police.
No, I'll put it back. I'll give it to you. I'll give this up. No, but you have to unlock it with your key.
You are from here? You're a racist? Call the police.
No, you're an agent.
She paid.
No. Age before beauty.
I unlocked it.
She paid.
You did not pay. Let me see your account.
How desperate must you be to just do something along these lines? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like you're that poor that you would rather try and steal a bike that someone else is currently renting themselves instead of, I don't know, renting it yourself. It just seems a bit ridiculous and stupid. Next clip is a very interesting one. It's got a very interesting story of it. So I think you can already tell that this guy is very eerily familiar to an uncanny resemblance to a certain person called Tate Andrew. I did that backwards from nowadays. But here's a funny thing. According to the person who uploaded this was a clip they recorded back in 2014 that they've only now rediscovered. So, yeah. I think I'll just let you watch it and I'll get back to you in a moment.
I don't give a Yes. While everybody causes commotion and I'm trying to get home, they get to go home, and I'm over here bullshitting with the stupid shit. Hello? Are you stupid? Well then where the police? I got some shit to say to them too. The MTA allows this shit. You guys allow this shit. This is your responsibility. This happens because you guys do such a great job at what you do. That's why this happens. Because you guys do such a great job. I don't give a I don't boss wants to act like I'm the one wasting their time. They don't even know who the I am. I'm the celebrity jewelry designer. They don't know who the I am. I don't give a bitch. I don't give a and I don't gotta explain shit to nobody. So what? I don't give a I'm telling you right now. I don't give a what the you're gonna ask me. Don't. For the camera. Yeah. I'm celebrity jewelry designer Xavier Madera. All these bitch asses up over here, they don't got shit for me. I'm better. I'm celebrity jewelry designer. I make jewelry for celebrities. Don't ask me no questions. My jewelry on Erykah Badu. My shit. Everybody. 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 My jewelry. My jewelry. They don't know who the they're disrespecting. This is me.
Why don't you call Erykah Badu?
This is me because I don't give a about that. I don't go around acting like I'm better than everybody.
You just said you were.
But I am.
But you.
When people act like this, guess what? I am. Because I had enough respect for everybody not to say shit about it. I'm standing on the bus like a normal person.
No, you're yelling.
It wasn't until the point where he started talking shit to me and this bitch started talking shit to me.
And you could have ignored that.
I don't give a
Okay then. Well, here we are.
Well, here we are, exactly.
Yeah. But the cops won't come, man. They won't come unless someone has a weapon and some shit is
They're
gone down.
coming because the bus is stopped.
Yeah, but they won't be here for an hour.
I don't care.
All right, well, I'll wait for you. I'm curious to see how this comes out. Thanks for the footage. I'm sure Erykah Badu will be very happy to hear you screaming her name.
Yes, very happy to stand up for what is right.
How are you wronged? They have a right to their opinion.
So what? And I have a right to mine.
Yes,
so why
yeah.
Big deal about that.
Well, you're the one.
Say what they say, I say what I say,
you sit the bus.
Even you right now. If I have a right to my opinion,
yeah.
Shut up and shut up and bye.
No, it's the First Amendment. We both have it.
Well, then what's the then
here they are. Here they are for you. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how your screaming at goes with the police. Here we go. You gonna scream at the cops too? Like you did at the
What's going on, buddy? I have a picture for me, yeah? No, go on, talk to me.
Okay, I was on the bus. The bus was crowded. One guy that was sitting down.
Huh?
One guy that was sitting down, started laughing. I
Well, this answers our question for those people who are wondering, did Karens just suddenly pop up throughout the pandemic? No, they've always been around. They've just been more aggressive over the past few years because, you know, the pandemic managed to piss a lot of people off, and the Karens were the main subjects of that pissing off. I just love some of the things here. It's just like, but I'm not saying I'm better than everyone else. But you literally just said before you're better than everyone else in this bus. It's like, yeah, because I am. What an insane man. Hey, he got his just desserts immediately arrested when the cops appeared because they know he was causing the problem. I mean, he was screaming on the phone to 911. Not only is he wasting police officers' time in the first place, he is abusing a 911 operator who's obviously go through enough shite in their time at 911 operations. But it's just, they don't need someone like you being a dick. Come on, man. Grow up. Hopefully you did. Hopefully in 2024 you're doing good now, because this was a decade ago. Here you go, someone who wants to get some food from their local McDonald's, I'm assuming, and they can't because, you know, the lobby's closed. So they go through the drive-thru without a vehicle.
Food that I just paid for.
Yeah, because you're not in a vehicle. It's a drive-thru specifically for cars. It's for the...
Oh, so it's just the car that can come here and get food?
Yeah, for
like, I didn't
drive-thru.
just come here like 3 days ago and ordered my food.
I wasn't here 3 days ago.
Okay,
This
well,
is
can
what
I
they
get
told
my
me for
food? I already
policy.
ordered my food.
It's a security policy.
I just paid, right?
You just paid.
Okay.
That's correct. Through the mobile app.
Exactly.
It will get refunded because we're
For
not...
what? I just bought food and you're trying to like not get my food because I'm not in the car. Make that make sense.
You're in a
You sound
drive-thru.
dumb right now. I already
Because
paid
our
for my
lobby
food.
is closed, so we can't do in person.
I'm not in the lobby.
Exactly, it's closed. We can't accept in-person orders.
Bro, you're slow or something, bro. Look, even he's on his phone because he knows how slow you are right now, bro. I just
He's
want my
busy
food.
doing other shit.
Okay, because he's on his phone, right?
If you
I just want my food.
If you want, I can get the manager to talk to you.
Totally. Please.
And they can decide whatever.
Totally,
But
for sure.
I was just telling you, our
Well, it's all on video how you told me
Our
so.
security policy just states
I just wanted my munchie. I honestly get both sides of this confrontation here about the whole, the security thing, we can't do it with unless you're in a vehicle, yada yada yada. But I also get the frustration behind the customer. It's like, I just want food. I don't have a car. Can I just get food, please? Like, from what I've witnessed, most drive-thrus don't care if you roll through on a bike or even an electric scooter. It just doesn't matter at the end of the day. And it's one of those things where, yes, your lobby's closed. Most of the people who are currently there expect that, okay, on that note, we might have some weird oddities come through the drive-thru because, you know, our lobby is closed for people to walk in and order food that way, so they have to go through the drive-thru one way or another. It looks like he got his food in the end, so good on him, but wild. Here we have the aftermath of a fight where some person decided to open an umbrella inside throughout what seems to be a graduation ceremony, and someone else wasn't quite happy with that, so a fight ensued. Here's the aftermath.
Somebody call security!
You got it? Really?
You can't take her. She's over here hitting me. Both of y'all come on upstairs. Both of y'all. Come on. Vámonos, por favor. Vámonos, señora. Vámonos. Vámonos. Por favor.
I mean, stupid be what stupid does. You can't really fix stupid like this sometimes. I'm not even going to specify who I mean here. I mean, I think both, to be completely honest. Hey, opening an umbrella inside, especially in the midst of something like this, is just silly. And then the person who had the reaction that led to the umbrella getting damaged like that is even sillier. It's just levels of just like, really? This is what we do? That I just don't get sometimes. Here we have a manager who is clearly either way too hot-headed for his job or likely to be way at the end of his rope of being able to handle dealing with whatever workload he's under. Either way, here's a clip.
Shut up! And I told y'all to go home! And y'all act like I'm my manager here! I'm telling y'all to stop! And I told y'all to go!
Please wants to. Oh.
I'll call the sheriff's office myself.
Call them.
Oh, well, because you guys
You're
are
still
just
talking.
because you guys are going to sit there. Let's go.
Call them. You're still talking. Call them.
Shut up.
Call them. Call them. You're still talking.
And I told y'all to go home. And y'all act like I'm not a manager here. And I'm telling y'all to stop. And I told y'all to go.
Okay, you finna do something?
Christina, you're going to have to come out of the store because I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't run the store the way I need to get my business the way it is. I don't need you working here. You're not going to give me a fucking heart attack. You guys won't listen to me.
He didn't tell us. He didn't send us on a break. He told us to go home. And I'm like, why am I going home? I don't want to go home. He like, well...
You guys can leave. I can call the sheriff's department.
Stop talking to me.
I want you to get off my clock.
I'm not gonna lie, from my understanding of what a lot of managers have to deal with, is like, but down here in Australia anyway, I'm assuming that it's either roughly the same or probably way worse with the amount of crap they have to deal with the corporate overlords. And they probably are under a consistent amount of stress and getting a lot of shit because the X, Y, and Z thing isn't being done because the people don't have enough time to do X, Y, and Z thing. But in no way does it ever warrant this type of implosive blow up in front of all of your staff members. Like, genuinely, it's a no, you should never do this. Yes, I understand the stress of being any form of manager nowadays is nuts, to say the least. But imploding like this is not the way you should deal with it. Especially when you just start screaming and shouting at your workers, the people who you're meant to be in charge of. This isn't how you handle things. It wouldn't be too surprising to hear if this guy just lost his job over this, or got demoted, or whatever, because it's clearly either he's at the end of his rope. I would assume that's more likely he is just not handling anything well right now and just lost it. That's what I'm assuming what happened here. Or maybe he's just terrible like this all the time. Here we have a person who's extremely upset that they can't take their decent-sized poodle onto the plane with them, and well, this happens.
1K in first class, 8 minutes before the flight leaves. And you get to deny me boarding. Good for you. Well done. I hope you have a shitty night too. And I'm hoping someday I've advanced so far in life that I can smile at people while I fuck them over. Oh no, wait. I don't want to do that. That's actually a pretty shitty existence. Right, make sure you write it down. Make sure you write it down so they can f you over tomorrow morning, too.
You know, there's a reason why, like, that YouTuber PewDiePie used a private jet to get both of his dogs over to Japan, because the complications, rules, and laws around being able to take an animal onto a flight is very, very annoyingly complicated to work with. It's genuinely one of the more messier things. Most planes companies have some rules against it, some of them are okay with it, as long as it's a dog that can fit into your effectively be a part of your carry-on luggage, like a small dog that fits inside of a bag, that can be put away neatly, and like things along those lines. There are other cases where where you're able to buy a second ticket if you have a larger dog to carry the dog. But it's one of those more complicated messes to deal with, just taking a dog anywhere over a plane, because it's very complicated. There's a lot of things you need to do. There's a lot of paperwork you need to get done. It's not just a simple thing that you can spend the money to buy another ticket and be A-okay. You got to go through to a vet. You got to get all these various different checkups done, make sure your dog's all good, and other things along those lines. Here we have a 40-year-old Kevin who decides to get himself involved in going off at a bunch of kids at the skate park.
I'll get the police to come over here and escort you off his property.
Actually,
right? Just because you're acting like a big boy in front of these guys that can skate, don't. He can film it all he wants.
Film what?
I don't care. Go ahead, act like a clown in front of him.
I'm not a clown.
And I'll call them over here and escort you
not
off the
in
property.
the circus. I'm not a clown. Clowns belong in the circus. I'm not a clown. Please don't talk about it.
And act your age.
I
hear you say what I heard you say before. I'll grab you by your shirt and drag you
Nah,
away.
you won't touch me.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
And I'll do it in front of these guys too, with him filming it.
Well, you can do it in front of my baby.
Excuse me?
You can do it in front of my baby.
You're a little idiot.
I'm a little idiot.
Yes, you are.
But did
Get
I
your
go to
skateboard
college?
and get some wheels and trucks on that thing.
Yeah, get some
Stop
wheels.
being a little clown.
Oh, and get a bigger dick.
What's that? What's that?
What?
What is that?
I thought you could hear me.
Say it again, you little punk.
I'm a little punk. Says the one who's messing with a 14-year-old, and what are you, 37?
Actually, I'm 40. And I have no problem beating the mess with you.
Oh, if you touch me, I swear to God, bro.
You swear to God what?
I will get my gang on you.
You will definitely swear to God.
I will get my gang on you, bro.
Your gang? What do y'all gonna do? Steal my milk money? These guys don't give two about you.
Yeah. Too
You're a joke.
Oh, I think you're a joke, old man.
Don't get
I don't get. I'm not your son, bro.
You got that right.
Oh, you're a little idiot, and yeah, you're a grown adult talking shit to a kid. What does that make you? Like, seriously, do you not think about these type of things? It's like, it's a genuine question. Like, what does it go through a 40-year-old's mind to think it's a cool idea to talk shit towards a 14-year-old kid? Like, seriously, especially considering that you're probably not related in any way, shape, or form. You probably barely know the kid. You're just there going off of them because they did something you didn't like, and you think it's the brightest idea to talk mad shit to a kid, which is just a bit ridiculously stupid, ain't gonna lie to you, buddy. Here we have someone who some might call a Karen, others might call a hero, because, you know, fast food restaurants do truly be a bit stingy when it comes to giving you sauces, but nevertheless, it's kind of funny. Here's the clip.
If I spend my money, I need to get what the I deserve.
Yeah, I'll call you back, though.
Look, sorry ass bitch gon' try and hold me.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this sauce coming out your pocket? Do y'all got more of this sauce laying around? Cause I'm looking at a shitload. The little sorry ass bitch in drive-thru told me y'all didn't have any more sauce. I'm talking to that bitch right there, yes. Bitch wants to tell me that there was no more sauce, and I'm looking at a shitload of sauce. You trifling patty bitch.
Bro.
That don't make no sense. I spent my money. I should be able to get more than one sauce. Can somebody give me some sauce, please? Yes, I can. Thank you, boo.
What do you mean you have no sauce? I can see a bucket full of sauce right there. You just gotta give me some of them. That's funny. Yes, the other workers don't deserve to be yelled at this, but, like, at the same time, like, this is just kind of funny. If I was behind the counter there, I would genuinely be laughing at the sheer stupidity of this one. Because it's like, yeah, I get it. It's a bit of an over-the-top yelling over some saws, but at the same time, it's kind of funny that another worker decides to say, oh, I don't have any more sauce to give you, sorry. And then it turns out that, oh yeah, there's a crap ton just there. Whoopsie daisy. I don't know, life's more fun when you take things like this at a chuckle rather than anger, you know? Here we have someone showing the appropriate response to when someone calls you out for littering.
Bitch, you're coming. I don't give a You the police? I'll throw the shit out again. Now pick it up. Now pick it up. Your ass will come up missing, bitch. I take your mother phone. You ain't white, you black.
I would never understand this type of person. It's just some form of heavy denial when someone calls you out for something you did wrong, rather than either accepting what you did wrong or just flat out ignoring the fact that you did something wrong. No, instead, you lash out at the person who just called you out for doing something wrong and do very stupid crap because you don't want to accept responsibility for your own actions. First up, we got a person on the plane with their kid who's apparently making some noise. Unfortunately, we don't have exactly the knowledge of what happened beforehand, but the story goes that the passengers on this flight were collectively bashing on a mother of a 2-year-old boy on the plane after he couldn't keep quiet during the flight.
Exactly.
No. We about to get off this. You gotta get over it.
He hasn't napped. He's only 2 years old. There's a lot of people here. Do you understand that? How old are you again? 2?
Doesn't fucking matter. Shut your kid up. God damn. Some of better shit, mom.
Yo. Look, I get it. I recently had to deal with this on one of the recent flights I took going to an event last month, but it's one of those things where this is what's going to happen with kids. It's very unfortunate that sometimes a baby will be on the plane, and sometimes you get super lucky, they'll sleep for the entire trip, and other times you get events like this where the kid just won't stop crying. Doesn't make you a bad parent, and saying someone's a bad mother because their kid won't stop crying is just like, it's just not fair, especially in a situation where they're on a plane and flying. This could be various different things here, and one of the biggest things is they've got a massive disadvantage here. They don't have all the bits and pieces they need that may successfully make the kid be happy again, because you can only take so much on a carry-on on the plane with you. And heck, this could be the first time the kid's even flown in his life, so it's a very weird experience to go through. So logically speaking, you're going to be a little bit upset because this is odd. This don't make any sense. It's just unfair to go after a mother like that for something so minimal. Here we got a very interesting one. So by the looks of it, these two people came from different directions going towards the drive-thru of this fast food restaurant here. They both got there at very similar times, except for one person got there slightly quicker, and the other person is extremely unhappy about it. Here's what happens next.
Cause you cut me off. Okay, I cut you off. This is a drive-thru. I beat you. Right. Now I cut you off. I beat you because I was in the line right here. You wasn't in the line. You yes, I was. I was in the line. And you just zoomed in. And I swooped around. No, you the idiot. No, you are. Watch who gonna get their food first. Watch who gonna get their food first. Okay, okay. You need it anyway. Oh yeah. So you need it. Okay. Okay. I showed you. Okay. You look like you need some too. Don't solve that mess for me, honey. This ain't what you want. I guarantee you, baby. I guarantee you, baby. What? We gon' crash, baby. We gon' crash. We gon' crash. Sitting here because if I could get over, we both gonna be sitting right here. We're gonna both be sitting here. Full coverage, full coverage, full coverage.
Yes, because being first in the drive-thru versus this person is so worth the potential extra hundreds of dollars you're going to end up spending if you do end up hitting their car, because that is the wisest move that you would ever do. Oh, furthermore to that would probably also crack up your premiums on insurance, because, you know, you are extremely terrible of a driver trying to push your way in front of someone, causing damage. That is that's completely caused by your ignorance and selfishness. But hey, do that if you want. I mean, that'd be a funny story to tell. The story of your $702 Big Mac, for people who know that reference. You guys are the real ones. In this clip, we have both the landlord and the property manager showing up unannounced to one of their houses and letting themselves in to do some form of inspection and complain about whatever the heck's. Here's the clip.
My house. I did not give you permission to come inside my house. Alright, they try to take a video of this, Justin. Let me tell you facts right there. This is actually, you have a lot of lease violations. Are you aware when you're paying rent? Man, yes, I have a lawyer. And I have a court date. And that's good. That's a dog coming down here. That's a dog. You didn't tell me you're coming down here. That's a dog. Yeah, you know that. Okay. Yeah, that's not on the lease though. You're that's okay. That's what I pay $200 a month for. You don't. You have not paid rent. You have not paid rent. That's good. Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you aware?
As a property manager, though, can you just show up in someone's house and just kind of like walk around without?
I can't talk to you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Are you aware you're paying rent? Yes, I did. I paid rent last month. $9.50.
Yeah, you have to give somebody a 24-hour notice before you come in their house.
You're 3 months. Get out of my house. You can see me in court. You can see me in court.
Yeah, we'll definitely see you in court for this. I promise you.
Yes, I do.
I promise you.
This is illegal. Hello, I can't hear you.
You're still on January rent. It's nice to meet you, though. You keep on getting out of this true, okay?
I don't live here. So do you guys just kind of walk in people's houses whenever you feel?
So you just decide that's illegal.
What about you? Do you think that's acceptable?
I know my rights. You obviously don't. No,
I do. You feel like that's acceptable?
Guess what? Ain't nobody ever done this for me. Oh, it's terrible meeting.
And I don't mind.
As an owner, we have rights.
No, I know the rights.
But like, you need to give us a notice.
You don't just come inside people's houses. I just had a baby. You don't come inside my house.
It's been
that's
paid.
illegal.
We're at 3
You let
months
me know you're coming to my house first. You don't let yourself in.
Okay, so they haven't paid rent. Isn't there a whole legal process you should be doing right now? Not whatever the world this thing is here? Because I'm going to tell you this. From my understanding of how the rental shenanigans work in America, this will not help your case. If you did this something like here in Australia, this will literally ruin any form of case you have to kick the person out, because you've literally showed up unannounced and you're pointing out all these issues, and if you dare complain about any of those issues that you found via this unannounced, basically illegal inspection, you can get in a lot of shit, and they won't even acknowledge whatever arguments you have. You won't win that type of argument. If someone's not paying rent, there is literal legal recourse you take. Not this. This is stupid, and it's going to just get you in trouble. Here we have a very interesting situation where we seem to have a bit of an argument between... basically what happened leading up to this is that, well, one of the people were on the phone speaking a different language, and apparently this other guy wasn't exactly happy with that, started being racist, and things kind of kicked off from there. Now, a big thing of note, though, is that this person does do skits on the regular. He claims that this is not a skit, but, you know, he does skits regularly. Just watch the clips. Here we go.
All right, for some context, me, my girlfriend, and my friend were at Target to kill some time, and my friend had to take a phone call, and he was speaking to whoever he was calling in Spanish, and this guy was, you know, being racist and pretty much making fun of him for speaking Spanish, you know, saying some racist stuff. And he came over, told us, and we thought, you know, what a jerk, but we didn't think anything of it. But he had left his drink over where he was. So we went over to get his drink and, you know, just to leave, you know, grab his drink and leave. Pretty much what we were trying to do. But the guy saw him and pretty much instantly targeted him. So after he pretty much just ran up on him, I had to step in, and, you know, the rest of the video shows what happened.
Hey, oh my God. Shit.
Excuse you.
No, you be quiet. She took up for you. She took a kiss. She ain't gonna...
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Sir.
Excuse me.
Go, you back up. You back up. Back up. Back up. Nah, don't start that shit. Don't start. Dude, no, we do not need to do that. We do not need to do that. Let's calm down.
Bro, he called me a...
No, he did not.
He did.
He did not.
He called me a...
He did not.
He did.
He did not call you that. He did not call you that.
Excuse me?
You didn't come in with her. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
That's
with
my
him.
friend right
That's
there,
our
dude.
friend right
Okay,
there.
that's
We
my
came in.
friend too.
No,
What
it's
the
not.
fuck are you
That's not how
talking
you
about,
grab
dude?
him.
Get security out here, dude.
Security,
Seriously.
please.
Someone get someone out here for him.
I'm serious. Security, please.
Nothing, bro.
Dude, what the f attacking him for, dude?
Did I touch him?
You're all up in his face. It doesn't matter. That's my friend. He did not call you shit.
You didn't hear him.
He did not call you shit. We were right the aisle. We were the aisle. You mad? No, he didn't. Why the f are you saying shit like that, dude? Seriously. Out of here. Go.
What a genuinely weird reaction. Like, it just seems like such an odd interaction from that guy. It's just like, oh, why'd you call me the N-word? Oh, you didn't? Oh, but why'd you do it? I swear I heard it. Oh, okay. So he just continues back. Like, it doesn't feel real. I don't know. I've out of all the clips that I've watched over the past year and a bit, I've not really seen someone's reaction be this odd and not make any sense. Like, it's like he wants to go off but isn't willing to fully commit to that, so he only goes part way there, hoping that'll be enough to do something. But I don't know, weird. What are your thoughts in the comments down below? Is this real or is this fake? Yeah, we have a guy who's been kicked out of this local Dunkin Donuts beforehand and has done various different random things. And this is his third time coming back this day. Not even acknowledging the past times where he's been kicked out beforehand. Yeah, this guy's a bit of a crazy one. He does some very wacky stuff, and here's the clips.
Okay, what's up there? What's up there? You can really fight. What's up? You sweet. What are you talking about?
Hey, but you can get out.
Before I make it a problem. Fake ass Chicago outside low-end ass bitches. Leave me alone. Just like that. Leave me alone.
Can you get
embarrassing.
out? Can you get
You
out?
embarrassing.
Can you get
Look
out?
at you. You
Can you get
embarrassing.
out? Can you get out? Okay, and I manage this.
What you gonna do about it? This your store?
Bro, oh my
This
God.
your store?
Can you get out?
This your store?
Get out.
This your store
Bro,
though.
get out.
This your store
You're
though.
doing too much.
All right, stop
Bye,
talking
get
to me
out.
then. Stop talking to me then.
Get out.
Before I throw some drink on
Get
your ass or
out.
something, bro.
Get
Stop
out.
Stop talking to me.
Get
Shut
out.
up.
No,
Shut
you
up.
get out. You shut up. Get out. Like, what are you talking about? You're not even buying nothing here. I don't care. I
don't care. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get out.
I'm gonna show your ass.
Get out.
I'm gonna show your ass, gang.
Bro,
when
get
I say
out.
something, I mean that shit, bro. I'm not working here, bro.
Bro, I don't
Stop
care.
playing with me,
Get
bro.
out. Yeah, could you do that?
You better call the police, bitch.
Get out, bro.
Hoe.
Can't even open it. All the that.
Well, you better call your people.
I don't care. Get out before I really do call him. What are you talking about? That man that y'all seen in that video, that previous video or whatever, okay, that was his third time being up in there. First time he asked for some water. Mind you, he's already been 86 from our store. Like, legit. He cannot be there. Like, just can't. So I'm standing in the back just letting them get him some water, because if you say anything to this man, he's gonna blow up. Like, legit blow up. So to save us some hassle and some time, baby, I let that man get that water and he went on about his day. But then he decided to come back. Mind you, it's only 2 of us in there at this time. It's 2 females, and he keep bringing his ass up in here. So he gonna start screaming, hollering about I'm phoning him, I'm from Chicago, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't want it, da, 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 da. Bruh, I'm like, can you please get out? Like, goddamn, like, I'm tired of this. Can you get out, please? Baby, that set this man off the damn chain. Off the chain, baby. He started getting active for real. He started grabbing shit off the freaking merch stand and stuff. He throwing it at the ceiling. Now he's trying to open up that damn bag of decals so he can throw it at me. Luckily enough, it's very hard to open those up. You need scissors. But he still threw the bag of decaf at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pissed me off. So, boom. I'm in the lobby trying to tidy it up because, baby, we finna get off. It's 30 minutes until clock out time. You feel me? So here he comes back. He opened up the door, bitch. He grabs this freaking cup from Fazoli's that he probably ran over there to beg, and then he throws the whole freaking cup of soda literally on me. Whole lobby just full, just sticky and full of goddamn soda. Now we going outside because you doing a little bit too much. And mind you, yes, I did call the police. I don't know if it's because our phones are trash, or I don't know if they just didn't answer the phone, baby. But they did not come. They didn't answer the phone. They didn't do shit. So I don't want to hear nothing y'all talking about. And he's been banned already. So as we go outside, as we're like literally Vaseline is right there, and we're outside with this man. We got chairs. Me and my coworker, we got chairs because this man is literally trying to beat on us. He's trying to square up with us. He's trying to do everything. Girl, so as all this is going on, everybody's staring. Vaveline's staring. Is outside staring. Subway know what's going on. Subway actually called the police. Thank the Lord, Kayla, because baby, I don't know what was finna happen. So after he threw off his bag and we started squaring up, you know, he started backing up. So I threw his bag because, boy, obviously you need this bag because this is all the belongings that you have to yourself, you bum. So he grabs, or I throw his bag. Y'all, this man f***ing spit on me. So like 20 minutes later, legit 20 minutes later, that's when the police show up. I'm confused at this point because I said, did y'all get called here or something? Because baby, I called the second time this man came up in here. Now this man just did too much. You know what the first thing they asked me? Do you have access to any of the cameras here? Bitch, I am the camera. I'm literally the camera. Like, am I okay? Am I okay? Buddy spit on me. He threw a drink at me. He over here squaring up, baby. He threw coffee at me. Am I okay? You over here worried about the wrong shit. All they did was say what his name was, and then they just left. They just left. They said, we're going to 86 him. Oh, you're going to 86 him again? 86 squared?
I'm just going to ask, how can people even be like this in the first place? To do stupid crap along these lines. Go in there, harass 2 people who are at their jobs doing work just because you can. And then, of course, when things don't start going your way, you threaten to fight them. You're a man, for Christ's sakes. Trying to fight 2 women, of all things. Like, it's already stupid enough when a man tries to go, come on, fight me outside to another guy. It's really pathetic and stupid. It's on another level of stupid and pathetic when you do it to a woman, because I don't get why you want to act like this. It's really stupid and really dumb, but here we are, I guess. Here we have someone in the taxi from hell. They got inside of a taxi or an Uber, one of the two. I'm assuming it's a taxi based upon the FPOS machine that's in the back seat. Anyway, they got in this taxi and drove for a bit, and it turns out a cop car was following them for a while. Then tries to get the driver to pull over, and then he doesn't do that. And the cop car eventually goes in front of the driver, stops him that way, and then they get in a bit of an argument. And then, well, here's the clip.
guys doing?
Move!
What are you guys doing? Whoa, what's happening right now, you guys?
Move! 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 I'm telling you right now! I'm telling you right now, move! Do you know who I am?
Turn your car off.
Do you know who I am?
Turn your car off. Turn your car off.
Do you know who I am?
I don't care. Turn your car off.
Oh,
Turn your car off.
go,
Turn your car
Leave.
off. Turn
I'm
your car
telling
off.
you, leave!
Turn your car
Leave!
off. Turn your car off.
I'm telling you right now. Just stop the car. All right? You got it? Turn off the car.
Out of the car.
Why?
Out of the car. Out of the car.
Call man. Call man. Call man.
Out of the car.
Call man right now.
Out of the car.
No. Hey.
Out of the car.
Whoa, wait, hold on. You guys, no, you guys.
You sure?
Stop.
You sure?
Wait, I'm about to get out.
I'm just telling you right now, one
Out
time.
of the car.
I know who you are.
Please,
Out of the car.
guys.
Who you are.
Out of the car. Out of the
Are you
car.
sure?
Out of the car.
Are you sure?
Yes.
License.
Oh my God.
Really?
License.
Oh my God, no.
You
License.
serious?
Wait, can I get out? Can I get out? Okay. Whoa, because I don't want y'all shooting and shit with me in here. Excuse me. Oh, hell no.
Now, a lot of the comments were saying that this person should have hopped out of the taxi a lot earlier, and they have zero survival instincts. And I'm going to be honest here, I think it's one of those cases where knowing that the police were on your tail, on the tail of this person, your car that you're in, it's probably just safer to sit back, duck your head down, and wait until things are over. Because if you do any sudden movements, especially when they're pulled over and you make the chance to get out, you don't know if the police are going to take that in the wrong way and assume that you're just trying to run away, potentially tasering you, or in worst case scenarios, potentially shooting you. It's just safer to be calm and patient and wait for these scenarios. And you also wouldn't have known if the taxi driver had a child lock on for the door, so they might not have even been able to open the doors from the inside of the car. There's various different things that are going on, and they probably took the safest approach that you probably could at the time. You knew the police were following you, and they were eventually going to force you to pull over one way or another. Doing anything drastic like jumping out of the car while it's moving or trying to get out before the cops let you out could result in injuries that you otherwise could have avoided. In this next clip, we've got a male Karen who decides to solve their disagreement by attempting to use violence.
My problem is you.
Sir, he's just mentally ill.
You think I give a shit
No one's
about
talking
the
to
camera?
you, bro.
You think I
No
give a
one's
shit
talking
about
to
the
you.
camera? You
No one's
little
talking
bitch.
to you.
Smiling.
No
running
one's
away
talking
from
to
your
you.
parents. Look at you're.
No one was
You're a
talking to
bitch,
you.
and I'm talking to you.
You
I'm
are
talking to you.
crazy.
He
I was
says
not
that
talking
he's
to
running
no
away.
one. I was
am
not
crazy.
talking to that person.
Yeah.
I was talking
You
to
don't talk
nobody.
to women that way.
Who?
This
Who?
is me teaching
Who
you
was
a
I
lesson.
talking to?
You punk.
Talking
You
to?
pull your phone out.
Who was
you
I talking
punk,
to?
And I'm talking
Who was
to
I
you.
talking to?
And I'm talking to you.
You're crazy.
You're gonna go home tonight knowing you're a
Okay.
with your little phone. You want to talk like a man? Be a man.
This is the police.
Yeah, be a man.
This is the police.
Be a man. I don't give a.
Police.
I don't give a.
This is the police.
You shouldn't tell women, hey, you want a stoplight.
No
That's
one
what
was-
you did,
we're
punk.
looking back,
That's
bro.
what you did. That's somebody's mother you're talking to.
Stop, bro.
That's why you're a punk running away like a punk. Running away. Remember the
Well, that seems like a bright idea. Why don't we all try and solve our problems with violence? Oh wait, that's how world wars happen. Oh, violence is never the answer. It's a genuine question. It's just like this guy just doesn't want to actually have a proper argument about things. So instead is like, you know what? Let me just scare this guy because I'm big bulk man. I'm gonna run up down. I'm gonna slam his door closed. I'm gonna chase him around his car. He's just a pussy. He won't do anything to me. It's like one of those shitty things to do. It's like regardless of anything, you're a fucking terrible human being. I mean, why the fuck do you resort to violence as your first answer to problems? Like, it's the thing that's gonna get you in the most shit in your life, you fucking idiot. In this next clip, we got a guy who has been asked to leave the plane multiple times by the pilot but refuses to do so. So they escalate it and get the cops involved.
I'm not. This is not a back and forth. I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. We're not going to go back and forth. We're not going to go back and forth.
Have an investigation now. Now you have to talk to the police.
We need to get up out the seat and we need to exit. You can record. Yes, you can do all that. You can take pictures. You've been asked to move from the pilot off the plane multiple times. They have called the police. You can move from the plane.
Respectfully, I'm asking what crime I committed.
You're not being respectful. We're
asking.
Y'all
don't have connection.
You're not asking
Do you?
Okay.
I was just trying to get the connection sheet for everyone. So.
Service on the plane. Are you with the flight attendant? Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Get off the plane. Sir, just go.
I need you to get up. You're not listening.
You're not flying, so get up.
Get up. Go. Get off the plane.
You're not flying on this plane. Get up.
If you go, or you can make this really easy. We're trying to be civil with you. So did you go?
Yes, you have. But my son's additional unit down here at ACX. You get off the plane.
Sir, you're getting off the plane. What crime have I committed?
There's 100 people waiting on you, man. No, you didn't.
What did I do?
You've been asked to get off the plane. Get off the plane. You've been asked to get off the plane. So get off the plane. You don't need no reason. Get off the plane.
It doesn't matter, buddy. At this point, if it says no, it's over with. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You got kicked off.
All I did was I asked you whether I proceed up to the off Then you got up again.
No, you didn't. There's no more faster than that.
Don't know what you did. There was almost no
I genuinely just see it as this. You could have just gone the simple solution of this route. Yes, it's annoying that you may have to delay your plane flight in at the simplest situations, but you could have left the first time. This problem probably could have solved itself. Like, they might, like, depending on how this problem occurred in the first place, you might have just been put onto a different flight. But no, you have to sit there and go, no, I'm not leaving the plane. I'm going to cause a massive issue to the point where you have to get multiple police officers to force me to leave the plane. Oh my god, I am so entitled that I must be on this very plane. Bro, I see it as like this could have been a simply solved problem. Like, you may have done not too much wrong, you may have just been a bit of an idiot, but you've been asked by the pilot to leave the plane, so just do it. And then try and sort things out after the fact and deal with it, and potentially you might get a refund, potentially you might this, potentially another reason, but at the end, you just chose to be a fucking idiot. Here we watch as a good Samaritan truck driver pauses in the middle of the road to block the roads because there was a massive car pileup that occurred on the highway. So he thought, okay, I've got a big truck, there's no one here, there's no police officers here yet, let me just use my vehicle to block the road for a moment just so people don't come flying through and potentially hit someone who's trying to get out of a wrecked vehicle. And he goes around, checks up on everybody, but it turns out the truck driver that wasn't too far behind him is not exactly happy with him blocking the road like he is.
Boy, bad accident, you guys. Are you guys okay? Y'all okay? Everybody okay? Anybody need an ambulance, anything? Are y'all okay? Oh my God. Y'all look at this right here. That's why you gotta be careful on this road. You okay? What's your, she's okay? Okay. Somebody dialing 911?
We dialed 911.
Okay, these people up here okay? Lord, have mercy.
I'm the orange car.
Okay, so you good up there?
I'm good.
This you right here, my friend?
Yeah.
Everybody okay in your car?
Yeah, we're all fine.
Okay, let's make sure everybody's okay first. Lord, have mercy. This truck, everybody's okay?
Yes, everyone's okay.
Okay, what about this car right here? Hold on, Doc. Are you guys okay? Okay. Boy. Come on through, man. Come on through. Lord, you gotta be careful out of you guys. It's rough. Oh, Lord. Okay, I see a state trooper right there. Let me move mine on out the way. She says she's sure she's okay, right? Everybody up there is okay as far as anybody hurt. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move on, you guys. I got.
Oh, you're in this truck?
Yeah, I'm in this truck. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move on. All right. Good God Almighty. Make sure everything I back here is straight with me. Okay. All of you guys okay? Okay. Well, I'm going to move my truck to make it. Hey man, you don't do me nothing. You wait. You wait. Now, you wait. Get out the truck and talk, man. You got something to say to me? What you say? I'm just making sure these people okay. Damn these loads. Okay, well, damn these loads. I'm worried about these people's life. Well, just wait. Now, damn, you that damn honoring? People's lives is more important than these damn loads. You better talk in that truck. Let's show you what kind of life people have. He's so worried about a load than these people's life. Shucks, cars done flipped over and everything. Good God Almighty. He worried about his damn load. Ain't worried about these people's lives, seeing if these people okay. Goodness, show you what type of people you deal with in life.
Look, I get it. Truck drivers, you guys have massive time crunches. You have these schedules that you've got to keep to the goddamn T, otherwise you could lose money or even lose your job. Actually, in this time and place where truck drivers are rare and far few between, that one's less likely. You'll just get punished with some bullcrap. And I get it. This type of stuff is time consuming, you lose time and it could get you in a bunch of trouble. But at the end of the day, at some point your humanity's got to shine through and be like, you know what, there's a massive crash here, this sucks, I might be late to dropping off my load, but you know what, it's important to make sure everyone's A-okay. And that's what our first truck driver here is like. The second guy, I'm sorry, you can go take your load and shove it up your ass for a moment. Just patience is a very important thing in life to learn. And if you don't have patience as a truck driver, my God, I wonder how many people you've probably nearly rear-ended because of that lack of patience. Because if you've got no patience for another guy just making sure everyone's okay before he starts roaming through and makes it open again, then I would not want to see what you're like when you get stuck behind a driver who's going 10 below the speed limit. Here we just come across a random person who claims to be God's messenger.
Am I doing something to you?
Yeah.
What? What am I doing to you?
Get this dog out of my way.
What am I doing to you? For you to
Nothing.
be... Okay, then why are you yelling at me?
Because of the situation that we are in, we need to do something good.
About what?
About this planet that we live on.
And what am I doing wrong for you to be yelling at me?
Are you doing anything for your children at school?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing?
I'm taking them to school.
No, that doesn't count.
Okay, so what should I do?
That's motherly things. That doesn't count.
Okay, what should I do?
Do they have fathers?
Yes.
That they were born of?
Yes.
They have a father?
Yeah.
That is their father?
Yes.
And you don't have other fathers?
No.
Okay.
So what am I doing wrong?
Up
about what?
To this crap that's going on in our country. All these people that are taking all our tax money.
Okay, but you don't have to be attacking people that you don't even know
about. I am a messenger from God. When I was 8 years old, he touched me.
Okay.
Okay,
but,
so I can't talk to you.
So how do you know that I'm doing wrong?
You don't understand.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Yeah.
You were touched at 8 years old, honey. I don't think that was God. I think that might have been your creepy uncle or something along those lines. That's a bit sketch to say the least. What a wild clip, just in general, and the sheer insanity of it all. But hey, there's just people like this around, and it's quite funny to watch. But it sucks to interact with them. So double-edged sword. This guy gets caught having some green by their local Karen, who decides to dish out what she claims to be a bit of wisdom from her apparent ER working.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I have a teenager.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to tell you something else. And not only that, I'm a seer in the spirit realm. I see demons and I see angels since I'm little. I'm a prophet to the nations. I actually save people in the emergency room who are overdosing on marijuana. I'm going to give you a piece of advice.
Yeah.
Whether you take it or not is up to you. It's called wisdom. It's around you. One of them is this tormenting spirit. If you saw it, you would never touch that again in the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You may think I'm joking about this. But I've cast out demons from people. I'm just walking because I'm a nurse. I'm charting right now.
Yeah.
But I'm also listening to something about addictions.
Yeah.
You have the spirit of addiction on you. Even if I hear lots of things from God. God wakes me up in the middle of the night and says, pray for America, and shakes me to the core where I can't see, and I'm in the throne room. And I see I'm seeing the tormenting demon, and the demon of addiction is going to take over your life. Because you're weak. You're weak. You have no self-control. I'm sorry. You guys, you can be videotaping.
Overdosing on green. You know, I'd believe you if it was other things that you're talking about, other forms of paraphernalia that people overdose on, because that's far more common. And I'm not saying you can't overdose on green. It just requires a lot of it. And usually your body would have an adverse reaction to it far before you would actually overdose. It's possible, but typically your body would do something else that would cause you to go to the emergency room prior to what would cause the actual overdose. Again, it's possible, but I feel like she's just making a bunch of crap up in order to try and make this guy feel bad because she doesn't like someone smoking green. It's a bit silly either way. In this clip, an airport worker has to break some pretty bad news.
The flight has canceled. Unfortunately, we can't rebook or refund anything.
What you mean you can't?
At this time. We can't rebook or refund anything at this time because the systems are still down.
Okay. Now that's all cool and all. That's all cool and all, but couldn't y'all have told me this shit like maybe 3 hours ago when we was asking the question? I wish you could have. But let me explain that. We're done. Okay.
Legitimately would hate to be in that situation where you get told, okay, so you know that flight that's been delayed for the past 4 hours? Unfortunately, it's been cancelled and we can't do any rebooking or refunds at this point in time for this issue. It's just like, as the worker, how in the world do you even deal with breaking that news to a bunch of people that are probably going to be extremely mad at you because of this issue, even though there's literally nothing you can do about it? It's just one of those situations that's just terrible to deal with. And like, they can be rightfully frustrated because, you know, the flight they were meant to take 4 hours ago was delayed, and at 1:30 in the morning they got told that actually the flight's been cancelled. Good luck, you're on your own. Say. Here we have a guy who's extremely upset at a woman because he couldn't sit on a seat that either was right next to her or was the seat that she was sitting on in the first place, and decides to go on a bit of a rant towards the bar owner or whoever's serving at the bar.
Trying to make a motion on me, the heterosexual patriarch, when in fact I have done nothing but order politely, reckon her. She's told me to shut up. Which I think would be a reason enough for
I said you need to know when to shut up.
I politely defended myself, as anyone would do, and said, please be respectful to me.
And kept inserting yourself in conversations that had nothing to do with you.
That's all.
You forgot to add that in there.
It seems like there's a little bit of
sea bass and a little sashimi.
And I would love to give you a sea bass and a sashimi.
Thank you.
But I also don't want any
Neither do I. So if you could just ask her not to talk to me ever again.
You came up here talking to me. Let's get that clear. Right. You came up here entitled, wanted the seat that was already taken.
Yes.
You couldn't get it. You were upset, and you sat here. And I was very polite to you.
I'm staying to my dinner, and I'll be glad to grab some dinner.
Don't do that, because I swing on men. I swing on men.
Your head might be cracked open. You swing on anything.
Get whose head cracked open. You better, if you know what's safe, you'll get the out of here, because I'll call my dad right now and he'll
Hope you got kicked out. Genuinely, it just seems so stupid just how you chose to handle the situation. It's like, oh, I can't get the seat I want. Well, I'm going to whinge and bitch and moan and groan and complain, and then when I get pointed out and told off for doing that, I'm going to whinge and bitch and moan and complain and make vague threats about cracking someone's skull open, even though that is the dumbest thing you can do. Just the dumbest. You're clearly you're either just stupid or you're drunk. Either way, you have an interesting situation here. So this person's been forced to miss their flight because apparently they didn't answer, quote, security questions correctly or various other apparent reasons. Anyway, they've now started recording and try to confront the staff about this entire mess. Here's the clip.
And why can't I get on my flight? Why can't I get on my flight?
Because you're not answering the security questions.
What security questions? I answered your questions. You asked me if I have e-cigars in my bag, and I said no. What other security question do you need? What other security question do you need? I gave you my boarding pass.
What's in your hand?
What security question do you need?
I can't even get an answer out of you, ma'am.
What question do you need the answer to? You said I wouldn't answer your questions, but you already saw my boarding pass.
Thank you.
This is the third time. So what other question do you need to answer?
We're gonna get you a supervisor.
I don't need a supervisor. I'm trying to board my flight. And why can't I get on my flight?
I'll let a supervisor talk.
Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Like, everybody just now came in here in line. You stopped me. You pulled me to the side. You said my bag didn't fit. And it fit, and you saw it fit. And then you said I had too many bags. And now you're not letting me on my flight. You said I couldn't answer questions. What question do you need the answer to?
I need a CSM to gate number 47A, please. Okay,
What question do you need the answer to? What question do you need the answer to? You're the one that blocked me from getting on my flight.
I'll let you talk to the supervisor now.
For what?
I'm trying to.
For what? For what? What did you call your supervisor for?
To talk to you.
For what? Talk to me about what? To talk to me about what?
Put your phone down.
To talk to me about what?
I'm not talking to you anymore.
So you called your supervisor to talk to me about what? Like, what is this? American Airlines. American Airlines. You know why? Because they said my bag didn't fit into this damn carry-on check, and my bag fits. Look at what bag fits. My bag fits. Everybody sees that my bag fits. Yet they made me miss my flight because they said my bag doesn't fit. But nobody gives a f***. The only black person in here. Because nobody gives a f***. I told you I'm here on bereavement. You don't give a f***. You wanted me to miss my flight. Okay. What did you say?
She's just briefing me on what happened.
Okay, so what happened? Brief me, please.
No, you.
Based upon what's been presented by OP in the video here, yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but also on the same note, it looks like that the employees are just refusing to say too much about this current thing now that they've got a camera in their faces, which is either something that could prove their guilt, or could just be they don't want to feel the fire that is currently brewing with that customer. Who knows? Honestly, this is one of those weirdly interesting situations that it does seem like certain things were a bit overblown by the employees here and caused way too many issues over nothing, but ultimately the customer's now current reaction to this entire mess would probably lead to her not getting a flight anyway, because that's just what they like to do. Whether that's the right thing to do or not is the other question. I want to know, what's your thoughts on this one? Here we have a guy who thought he'd have a bit of fun trolling a Karen.
If I did, if you have a problem,
You broke the law.
You can, lady.
You broke the
I
law.
didn't break the
You
law.
went down a private dock.
Oh my God! I broke the law. I took a wrong turn. Please, someone arrest me. I took a wrong turn and I went down a dock. Oh my God! Oh my God! What the f is going on? I went down the wrong dock. Oh, please! Please help me! Oh God, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I must seek penance! Oh, please, I hope Christ will forgive me! Oh!
I bet that Karen is regretting literally every decision that led her to this point in time in her life. Messing with this guy who just goes, okay, cool, you want to be like that? I can be like that too, but 10 times worse and make you look stupid. Oh man, I love these type of people. The story behind this one is that this lady got an order via Grubhub from this restaurant here, and apparently there was one cookie missing, the cookie that she ordered. She then chose to call up the actual store itself, and apparently the assistant manager Alex, which is the guy in the clip here, they apparently stated that, hey, just come down, we'll give you a cookie for you. And so that's what she did. She's come down to ask for a cookie that she should have gotten. Now, we don't know how she chose to ask the question initially in any way, shape, or form. All we know is that before the point of the recording beginning, there was some form of escalation done by someone, and then we cut into here.
I said, young man, I have a receipt. And I said, I didn't demand anything, though. You don't make it seem like I just came in here irate demanding something. I said, he just told me I could come get the cookie. Can I just please have the cookie so I can go? That's all I said.
And I said, no, you
exactly. And so now I'm asking for a superior, and you're talking about I'm demanding something. I do need a superior. I need to talk. You just said you were going to give me the number of your superior.
No, because my superior is going to tell you to.
I don't care what they're going to tell me. I want the information.
231-85. Have pressed about it. They're going to say call Grubhub, get a refund.
513. Could you repeat the rest, please? 513 what?
231.
because y'all won't give me a cookie that y'all forgot that you told me to come get. So, you have a good day too, Alex and Michaela. Y'all must be, I don't know, is this racism? I don't know. Because he was about to just hand me my cookie. This clearly isn't policy. He was about to just hand me my cookie. It ain't, because he would know that as assistant manager, he would know. But he told me to come back up there. He told me to come up here. He told me to come up here. Hi. You're getting really crazy. I mean, look how you're screaming. You just look how you're talking. Bye. Y'all cannot treat people like this. It's not okay. Sir, I asked. I didn't demand nothing. I asked. I didn't demand anything. I asked. This young man saw me. I spoke to him first. I did. No, I'm not on the phone. When I came in here, I spoke to him. Wait. I know you don't, because you're ignorant. You're ignorant. You're bitter because you're sweeping a Penn Station floor over a cookie. I said I wanted my cookie that I ordered. It's on my receipt and you didn't put it in my bag. That's all I wanted. It's on the receipt. I said just now, I just asked for one cookie. It says one cookie. So what's the problem with me asking for one cookie right now? Now you're saying I never said 5 and it's all recorded. So now you're just making stuff up and lying.
If this Alex character is the same guy who's roaming around the clip here, then he's a complete and utter asshole because, like considering that you know that you were just on the phone to someone who you told to come in to get their cookie that they didn't apparently get, and then now here you're choosing not to say anything, you're choosing to let the argument go between one of your co-workers and a customer for something so minimal over a damn cookie. Like, really? That is such insane stupidity. I just can't fathom it. And then also, to the lady behind the counter, I get it. It's probably one of those things where you might get in trouble if it turns out to be entirely wrong and there's a cookie that's now unaccounted for in the system's stock numbers. But at the end of the day, like, is it really that hard? Like, hey, they said that, hey, here's my receipt. I didn't get a cookie with my food. It was ordered via Grubhub. It's like, is it really that hard? Like, oh, sorry about that. Here's the cookie. And then move on with your day. Is it really that difficult? Is it really the end of the world to do something like that? Seriously. Like, what's wrong with not doing that, considering what the person's claiming here? And then saying, oh, no, you're just going to have to go get a refund from Grubhub, yada, 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 yada. Okay, so if they get a refund from Grubhub for the cookie, then Grubhub will most likely look for a refund from you guys, and doesn't that, like, isn't having refunds a bit more of an annoyance for you guys than just giving someone the cookie they should have gotten in the first place? Like, really? It seems so stupid, this entire thing. This next clip is, well, I think the best way to say is a lot. Some context of what happens with this clip here. So basically, these guys had posted marketing material all around the neighborhood, heck, even further down the neighborhood. Basically, the sign said, free swim from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. And these kids from this lady goes down to the swimming pool. They're apparently only across the road from the actual pool itself. And the kids got denied for what seems to be a multitude of different reasons. I don't 100% gather what reason the kids actually used, because I think there's 2 of them that are being lined up here. Either way, here's the clip.
Hi. Hi there. Okay. So what's going on right here?
It's just a kind of a membership drive type thing that they do every year.
Every year. So the free swim signs that's in front of my house, it don't say membership, or you gotta be right. No, I am recording because I'm most definitely going to send this in, because you have 4 or 5 little black kids come in here, coming to swim. You tell them, oh, you need a membership. You don't need a membership. It says free swim.
Bruce,
yes.
I think he talked to them.
Okay, because I'm most definitely going to send it straight to the news.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fine, Bruce. Yeah, I know there was one group that came up that the issue was they didn't have somebody 21 to sign the waiver.
Y'all didn't say that.
The other one I don't know about.
Hi, Bruce. How are you?
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Okay. I have my kids tried to come and swim because the sign in front of our house. that say free swim, 12:30 to 2:30, right? It don't say nothing about a membership. Y'all told my kids, oh, y'all need a membership. As soon as they say, then y'all told them, oh, you need to be in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
We stay across the street. We are the neighborhood.
Oh, what's the address? I'm sorry.
3315, right on the same block. So it doesn't matter if I'm telling you 3315. We across the street. Rocky Ridge. I'm telling you, we across the street. So what was the real reason? Was it because there was a bunch of black kids coming here? Because I'm most definitely going to record. I'm recording. No, I did. I took all the pictures. I did, because I'm sending it straight to the news. Because I'm trying to figure out the sign in front of my house say free swim.
Well, yes, the sign's 3315 Rocky Ridge, you said?
This is Rocky Ridge. No, my address is 3315 Rocky Ridge. This is Rocky Ridge right here. I'm on the same block of this pool. So I'm trying to figure out as to why. Was it for whites only? I'm just asking a question, because why is it that you turned a bunch of black kids around?
Because, well, first of all, there were no adults.
Y'all didn't say that.
No, how much? We can't,
because they could have just had. No, but I'm saying when they came, y'all should have said, "Oh, you need an adult." You.
Like they specifically said they didn't have no parents.
They don't have no parents. I see my kids walking right here.
With parents.
But why didn't y'all just say?
Their dumb rule is that they had to be from the neighborhood, which is a dumb rule.
Are they not from the neighborhood? Across the street is not the neighborhood. I'm just asking a question.
Tanglewild and Westmont is the people in those neighborhoods put up the money to build too. And so they're the people that can come. And
it say free swim.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. There isn't enough room to put all.
Oh, there's enough room for the black kids.
No, ma'am.
Or just next year you need to specify.
Make it say like these two. That's what I'm saying. It's a dumb rule to say free swim and to not specify of neighborhoods. I get it.
Because this is where we have
totally
a problem.
I understand because they're bad at marketing. I totally get it. Yeah. But it's also they didn't have any parents. Like there's people in here.
But okay, but the parent part, I don't want to hear, because I was right out here. If it was really the rule of, oh, you guys need a parent, my son would have called me, just like he called me and said y'all turned them around, because he said, oh, you're their color, you can go in, ma'am. You can go in. I don't know. Ask them.
You need to sign in, please.
Oh, my son's parking. My son parking on
yeah,
Saturday.
So
I my finger arthritis. I cannot. So I cannot.
Oh, okay.
I'm a lady.
Okay.
They're off of Meadowcroft. They're like a few houses from Kevin.
Oh.
Yeah, Maurice was talking about her.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure, because to be honest, it wasn't a parent issue. It was not. Well, the sign that's in front of my house. This pool address is 3430 Rocky Ridge. My address is 3315. So there's no way that we are not in the neighborhood. That free sign go all the way up Tanglewood. There's no way that no. Just say it wasn't for the black kids. Just say that, and I respect y'all way more. But I'm most definitely finna. No, it ain't no littering.
It's not true.
That is true.
An arbitrary line, and the arbitrary line is the neighborhood. I understand that. Your appreciation for what the neighborhood is my appreciation for what the neighborhood is, which it is a larger part of the community. I understand that.
So we are in the neighborhood, though. We're not in the neighborhood?
Across the street is not the neighborhood. Across the street from the pool.
And there's like weird.
So why y'all have the sign going all the way? So you mean to tell me
that is the part of the bad implementation?
Yeah, no. Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Somewhere else.
Yes.
Definitely. But y'all put them all the way down there by our house.
Past our house. They did it past our house. The sign's going all the way up Tanglewood towards McDonald's.
And then when y'all pass out the flyers, y'all always put
y'all put it on our house. Y'all put it right in our mailbox. So
yes, y'all put
it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they don't need to swim. We're right here. There's no
cross street is
we're right here.
Skyline.
We right here across the street. Go down 5 houses down.
Where the Skyline tees into Rocky Ridge.
Yeah.
We literally right here across the street, 5 houses down.
Oh,
but that's cool.
Yes, I've seen.
That's cool. Come on, go.
I've seen the kids playing there.
I'm sure you did, but it's okay. It's okay. Now they can swim. And it's fine. It's fine. I get it. It's 2022, and I most definitely get it, sir. I promise you, I do get it. Listen, I do. No, I don't. When my kids call me and say, "Oh, mama," they said we can't swim because we don't have a membership. Then they say, "Oh, we can't swim because." Hold on, I know that because the sign. I took a picture of the sign, and I'm most definitely going to post it because it say free swim. It don't say members only. This time from this time, and that's fine. I get it. I raised my kids to know from right from wrong, black and white. They know. They already knew what was up.
No.
Because no, I didn't say they told you they was in the neighborhood.
Said no.
And that's.
It's a misunderstanding.
It ain't no misunderstanding. When I know this one right here that got common sense of a 90-year-old, he told you they was in the neighborhood. Y'all still turned them around. And I'm fine. I just no, sir. I'm fine. I just wanted to come address the issue, okay? Right. Because that's not fair. They're young. You can have racism towards the parents, and that's fine. We take it all day. But towards some kids, it was totally wrong and out of order. Totally wrong.
I'm sorry.
And that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Have a great day.
That's one huge kerfuffle. I genuinely, I'm trying to just sit here, think about this entire situation, and try and gather what actually happened here. Because I don't like to immediately assume someone's being racist. Like, I like to think like there's potentially a misunderstanding here, but I can't exactly see that. Like, there's two different answers, maybe even three here to what actually happened here. Either A, this was genuinely a massive marketing blunder from the HOA of this entire neighborhood that decided to advertise this free swim far out than what it should be. And in reality, the HOA area ends at the street the pool is on, so across the road is not part of the HOA that is invited to the swimming pool thing. And from what I can tell, other people are thinking that the membership is a paid membership thing. I don't think it is. I think this is just like, hey, sign up, let us know who you are, yada, 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 yada. And they might ask you for money down the line or something along those lines. As well, it seems like they were being calm and respectful about the situation, but that also could be quite possibly because she had her phone out and was recording this entire time. It may have gone down slightly differently if she wasn't. Maybe there was some potential true racism here, and they didn't let her kids in because they were black, potentially. Or maybe it truly was because there was no adult with them. And maybe if they came back with the adult and were let in, and maybe she didn't come back nicely and immediately started this entire clip here, and that's how we got here, and they didn't try to get in with her being there and present. I don't know. There's so many different facets to just watching this clip that I'm not 100% sure to what really take from it. I don't know. I'm asking you guys in the comments down below, what do you get from this one? What's your personal opinions of what happened in this situation? Where do you stand? You know, Karen, who makes a giant fuss about something, about needing an actual manager at this local Target, causes this entire kerfuffle, but you won't be prepared for what it turns out she's after here when we get a glimpse of it at the end of the clip.
You don't have a store manager that's a man? So what's your store manager name? Allison? Okay, so it's Allison. So who did I speak to the other day? Who was the man that was over the store just last week that I reported?
Is it Jonathan?
I do not know. I have him on footage.
Now, he's not like he's up front.
No,
okay, so
he was a store manager. Are you now? Is Allison the store manager?
She's a store manager, yes.
She's considered the store manager. Like she's not an assistant manager or anything?
No, she's a store
okay,
manager.
Did you tell me that you was the store manager just a few seconds ago?
I'm part of one of the leaders around here.
No, but I thought you said you were the store manager.
When she's not on duty, I'm in charge of everything around
But
here.
I asked you, were you the store manager? And you said you were a store manager.
I'm not going to argue with you. What you need?
Okay, so I just want to know who the store manager is because you said you were a store manager, and then when I started to get my phone out, you said you were a team lead.
I'm not going to stay here and argue with you. What do you need?
Okay, well, I thought the customer was always right, so I'm not arguing.
Customer's always right, but I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay, thank you. So I'm right, so stand here. Anyway, all right.
Mara, you need me?
Let me get another associate. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me find someone who acts like Target is actually a corporation and not a neighborhood store. So let me go to the front, please. Excuse me, when you all get a chance, can you call the store manager or the assistant manager, please? Thank you. Excuse me.
Can I have that box?
I have my phone up on it. Can you wait till I finish using it?
Are you just doing a transaction?
Can you wait till I finish using the box? I'm just standing here waiting for the manager. Okay. Thank you. Are you the assistant manager? I thought you said you were a team lead. The team lead is over the whole store today?
Yes, Alex is not here.
A team lead can be over the whole store?
She can, yes.
Okay, well, no, that's not correct because I call corporate.
Huh?
That's not correct. Where's the assistant manager at?
Right here. How can I help
Okay,
you?
hi, assistant manager. I cannot believe you can actually say that you were over the whole store today.
She was. I just got here.
Okay. So I'm going to just complain about the prices. This is $7.49 and this is also $7.49. The kids spray and the adult spray. And if you know...
Yeah, that's right. She wanted the manager so she can complain about the price of bug spray. You can't make this stuff up, man. You think the manager's able to do shit about the prices of products on their shelves? They're not in charge of that. They aren't in charge of managing the store itself. They have no control of how corporate decides to change the damn prices. Complaining to them about the prices is stupid. Especially causing this much of a kerfuffle over it, and then recording yourself thinking you're the bigger person. What a waste of time. Seriously. Here we have someone who just has a very extreme meltdown at the airport, invoking great names such as George Floyd and Nelson Mandela in their massive meltdown.
I have high blood pressure and you may cause me a stroke. I already have a lawsuit against the Portland Police Department. Can you, Steve, help me? Can you please go? Why are you handcuffing him? Stop! I asked a question. Why are you handcuffing him? Excuse me. He's had vodka too. And he has a Steve, no, do not do divide and conquer. He's my friend and I'm his friend. You're an Alpha knockout counselor and you're doing personality discrimination. No, it's not a 720. I'm in 86 in the Harbor Police. Let's place the rendezvous. Because there are people camping out here. Steve, they're squeezing my arms, and I have 2 shoulder injuries. It's not funny, Delta. Steve, tell him we can take a taxi back. No, I need my water now. I think, okay, now the medical. Paramedic, call 911, please. Give me my water for 911. Do not hurt me, do not distract me. I need my water. No. Oh. They're doing my breathing, like George Floyd. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. See, say, 20. See, say, 20. Do not hurt me! I'm trying to get away from you! You're making me... I hate the police! You killed George Floyd! I hate you! And the nice people here, they just want to go on down on the prolongers, the immigration, because California is so screwed up! And they're not going to be so much better too! Grant, I'm doing prayer! Charles is doing prayer! Medical doctor! My friend is doing prayer! Stop touching him! I'm scarred like Jesus! You're gonna kill me! You're killing me! You're raising my blood pressure! You're raising my blood pressure! I'm not! But not to be like that! You're provoking me! You're provoking me! Do not touch me! No, I'm not trying. They did not blood draw me. No, you did not blood draw me. Blood draw Tiger Woods. You're hurting me. Abraham Lincoln, I love you. I'm not drunk. I'm just please record this part of the secret. I love the United States. I'm not drunk in public. I'm sad after my goodness. Holly Ann Hicks Leave San Diego. It is so corrupt. No, you are not zip-locking me like George Floyd. You're hurting my left shoulder. Do not hurt me. Love America! Trump! You're hurting my left. I'm going to die in America. I love I'm Catholic! So I can thank you, ma'am, for recording. Social Security number 5. Ow! I am chiropractor! Ow! Ow! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! They're hurting my left person 2 times! I have 2 times! They're not. Oh! Ow! Ow! Let this release. I am not violent. You're hurting me. You're violating my constitutional rights. They're not even looking at me. Sir, the agent guy has been criminal sentence. Ow! Like Nelson Mandela, I'm willing to go to jail to make sure San Diego. You're chopping down my saline breast implants. Stop. This is America now. It's fascist. It's socialist.
Are you checking in for dog time? No? Okay. So we need you guys to stop recording, please. Thank you.
Look, this would have been a whole lot easier for you if you just stopped. It's like, I understand in those cases where you're actually referencing here, those are different. Here, you're simply just losing it for the sake of losing it. I don't know. I think you're... I mean, you successfully did one thing you probably wanted out of this. You got attention. This clip is... Well, I'm now watching this clip now, so it says a lot there. But it's just like... I just watching this, I'm just so confused at the choice of... Yeah, it's so insane. And also, those are some blood-curdling screams. My god, that is... Here we had a guy at his local 7-Eleven just filling up a bucket filled to the brim with slushies.
You can't do that, man. Sir. You can't do it.
What can you do? What do you mean?
I'm paying for all this stuff.
Dude, how do you know?
He does. I'm paying for
you can't.
One can't come. You want to sell this country?
Yes. No, how much you put here?
Each one of these cups I poured in here. I'm keeping the cup. So you're going to buy...
Just one cup is one.
I don't want one cup.
No.
I want the whole bucket. I'm
no,
buying each
I don't
cup.
service to you. Stop it.
Why wouldn't you want Dude, to okay.
No.
Okay. Doesn't matter if you're going to...
One cup is one.
One cup is one.
Let's say please.
I'm buying all the cups.
This one, how many cups? This one?
This is 4 cups.
How many is this one?
This is 4 cups.
This 100 cup at least.
This is 4 right now.
I say please.
Sir, just listen. Just listen to what I'm saying. This is cup number 5. That's 5 cups. Unreal. This is unreal. I'm paying for all of them.
Please, I say please.
Sir, just listen to me. Just calm down and listen. I'm paying for it all. I'm paying for these cups.
How many cups this one now?
This is 5. This will be 6. I'm going to pay for 6 cups.
How come?
Because I want.
I said please.
I'm talking to you. Just listen to what I'm saying. Not argue. Just listen to me.
I said please.
Listen to what I'm saying. Don't
you know what do you mean? I said please, please.
Sir, I'm listening to you.
I said please.
I'm listening to you. I want you to listen to me. So I'm going to... I want you to listen to me. Do you know what you're selling this, aren't you?
I put up.
Sir, there's no... Dude, it doesn't make sense for you to use 100 cups in the bucket. Yeah, cups. I'm putting them in here. This is the way I like to do it. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal.
Man must be trying to get this for a party or something, which I can understand why you'd want something like this for the party, but buddy, it's probably going to defrost by the time you get it back to the party, and at that point it's just watered down soft drink. It's not that hard to just get a bunch of soft drink and other junk to make it icy or something. I don't know, it just seems really, really silly and not well thought through to do it this way, rather than any other means which would have been significantly cheaper. And also, how much do you think fits in those flipping slushy machines? You're literally just going to empty it out for your own means, and now you're putting it on the poor guy to fill it up and then have it be down for the next few hours and probably receive multiple complaints about the slushy machine being down.
And your problem?
Why would it be a problem?
Okay.
Because this your car, I got a problem?
No.
why are you doing that?
For security purpose, because you just came up to me and you scared me.
Well,
You just ran. You see me at my car, my door open on the phone, and you gonna come up here talking about something? Do I got a problem?
no, I'm visit my friend. She
So
live-
why you come up to me for? I don't even know you.
Because I looking, you looking, and like
I'm on a
that.
phone.
Okay, so this is why I ask. Any problem?
Don't nobody want your car, girl.
Okay.
Nobody want this mama car.
Okay.
In a big body, don't nobody want your mama car.
This just seems to be a case of someone sticking their nose into someone else's business for absolutely no reason. Either way, it's kind of silly. This Karen's riding her bike down the wrong side of the footpath and decides to not move into the other lane when she comes across someone who's walking down it. Let's just say things go bad.
Not moving. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Excuse me.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
Really?
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I hate how this is a short clip, but I'm assuming it got cut short because assuming a fight broke out not long afterwards over a stupid decision. Here we have a very interesting situation where an ex or an old friend or something along those lines has been caught with doing some pretty creepy, stalkish behavior. And here's the clip to it.
God damn! You follow me to my house? You stalk me in the morning? I stay in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, guess what? You don't stay in this one. So why the are you here in the morning times knowing that my girl's over here? Get the away. No, because you're a stalking crazy. Leave. Leave. No. God damn, Cassie. You wonder why I want nothing to do with you. Look at you. God damn it. I can't even come home in peace. I'm not giving you the phone, so leave my property. Bye. John, no, like I said, this was just an excuse for you trying to talk to me. Now go away. John. I would have talked to you, but you do this shit.
John.
Nothing. Leave me alone, Cassie. What? Sandra? I will give you your phone later. What? That's all you want? You'll get it. What? Cassie, I'm done with your crazy shit. Sick of it. Every other day I deal with your shit. I'm done. Now, enough's enough. I don't even live in my own house this year. Been in trouble ever since day one. You can't seem to get it through your head that I'm trying not to get in trouble again. So you show up at my house all willy-nilly and shit like you got a right to. Goodbye.
Damn it, Cassie, this is why we can't have nice things. I don't have much to say to this one. This just seems like, yeah, it's messed up. That's as bad as far as I've really got to say for this because, I mean, I can't really make too much of a joke about this aside from the damn it, Cassie, because that just is such a funny sounding set of words out of this entire situation. I don't know, just what are your thoughts, eh? Here we watch as a lady gets completely shut down by the two police officers she's talking to for attempting to talk to the person behind the camera in a very controlling manner.
You do not have my permission to film me, and you do not have my permission to publish me.
You are in a public place, and it is constitutional right to do it.
This is not public. This is not a public place. This is private.
It is his constitutional right to. It is his constitutional right to.
I belong here. I
if
pay
you
my
do
rent.
not like it, you can go into your room or leave.
Oh, well, let's go in here.
But as right now, there has been no crime. There's nothing we can do about it.
So what made you come?
We're here for something else.
We actually got a noise disturbance call. That's what we.
Yeah, that was.
No,
Oh,
it was
so it was
something
for
different.
something upstairs. It was something different. We just happened to come up and something else.
Well, I've been busy trying to call FedEx corporate the whole time because that's what I did last time this happened.
Well, it'll be a civil issue. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about it. Like I said, this has been done before. They did like a pack of wolves.
Okay, well, have a good day.
Bye-bye. You.
Oh, that's funny. Just like, Oh, but this is not a public place. It's constitutional right. If you have a problem with it, go into your room. It's just like, I'm sorry, lady, you're literally trying to make up nonsense in front of police officers who 9 times out of 10 will at least know the law to a degree. Whether how well they know it or not is another question, as some of them can be ridiculously stupid at times, but hey, they're right in this circumstance. Here we watch as security of a library that's currently closed has to deal with a very intriguing character.
Did you call the police?
No, I need you to leave. You have to go. Just leave.
You're up to number 6. 6 times. Yes. I'm looking at what time it is. I'm writing. I'm perfecting my legal strategy. You understand?
I need you to exit the building right now. Like, we're closed, so now you're trespassing. Is that like a law you understand as well?
I'm looking at my clock.
What about trespassing? Do you understand that law? We're
You
closed.
better get away from me.
No, you better get out.
Let me think. "20 minutes.
Ma'am, I need you out. I need you out. I need you out the building. I need you to exit the building.
Illegal.
This is not the exit. Ooh. So, I'm also going to issue you a 30-day ban. You cannot return to the library for 30 days. And if you do...
I can't hear a word you're saying. And you're up to 10. 10 times. Could not hear.
I'm going to issue you a 30-day ban from the library, so you cannot return for 30 days for failing to leave.
I can't hear you.
Well, it's going to be...
I'm a senior with a hearing loss.
Well, that doesn't matter.
I have gone in front of 9 judges. You better get away from me.
To exit the building. What do you not understand?
It's like she's a police officer writing down every single infraction that she's going to give you a ticket for, yet she's just a random person who's now been banned from the library because she's just been her, I guess. I really don't have any good words to describe her behavior aside from it's just being a typical Karen. It's kind of funny and wild, but hey, that is what it is. This next clip's an interesting one. I don't know how many times I've said that over the past while, but never mind. We've got a very intriguing one here. Basically, what's apparently happened is this guy's ordered about 20 wings from this restaurant, and apparently they're all raw, but there's an interesting revelation that occurs at the back end of this clip. I'll get back to you.
You don't have to get smart.
What's up, no good, made me sick. What happened? No good, made me sick. Bloody meat, no good. Where you sick? Where was this? Good. Excuse me, sir. I already threw up in the bag. You want to serve it to the people?
No, we just want to see that they're...
I want to see. Listen, it's throw up on it. You don't have to do that. Listen. Don't feel sick. I gotta go to the hospital. Go to the hospital now. That's what I'm saying. My sister is here.
All right, so then you just go to the hospital.
What's that? Oh shit, I'm there. It's throw up in it. I threw up in it. What is that? It's 20 wings. What is that? What is that? 20 nasty raw wings, sir. How come raw? You eat all the What are you doing? What do you mean? 20 nasty raw wings. Don't talk for me, okay? I'm Devon Johnson, okay? I'm Devon Johnson.
For some weird reason, despite there have been 20 wings, there isn't 20 left in the bag, which is... I don't even know what to think about that one, to be completely honest. Is this guy just that absent-minded that not only did he not see the chicken being raw, he didn't feel it when he was chewing it? Because chewing cooked chicken versus biting into a piece of raw chicken is distinctively different. Trust me, I've experienced it. It's not fun, But I don't get how one would not have noticed that until way later. Now, we can't exactly see if the chicken's actually raw. It doesn't look like anything, really. It's just white, which could mean anything. But if man ate that many wings with raw chicken, yikes. I think you should go to the hospital ASAP, man. Whoa.